Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome back if you're already subscribed. My name is Cody Rose Narrett, and today I plan on reading you guys A Christmas Carol. Ebenezer Scrooge was the meanest, stingiest man in the world. He paid his loyal clerk, Bob Cratchit, barely enough to live on, and he kept the office so cold that poor Bob Cratchit sat at his desk and shivered all day long. On Christmas Eve, Scrooge's jolly nephew came to wish him a Merry Christmas, but Scrooge could only frown and grumble, "Bah, humbug!" That evening, when Scrooge returned to his dark and gloomy house, he was startled to see that the brass knocker on his door was transformed into the face of his long-dead business partner, Jacob Marley. He stared at the face for a moment, but then exclaimed, "Bah, humbug!" and he went inside. Scrooge did not believe in ghosts, but even so, he checked under his bed, in his closets, behind the curtains, and up the chimney. Then he double-locked his bedroom door and went to sleep. Minutes later, Scrooge awoke to a clinking, clattering racket. He peeked from behind the bed curtains, and standing right beside him was the ghost of Jacob Marley, wrapped in heavy chains. You must change your ways, Ebenezer," Marley's ghost warned you. "You will be visited by 3 spirits. Listen to them and learn." I should probably show you guys the picture, huh? The first ghost to appear was the ghost of Christmas past. She took Scrooge back in time and reminded him that he was once a happy and loved young man. He had friends and family that filled his life with joy. "Please take me away," Scrooge begged the spirit. "I don't want to see this anymore." No sooner was Scrooge back in his bed than he was awakened by a brilliant light coming from the next room. He slowly crept into the room, and there he saw a magnificent throne made of many foods. On top of the throne sat a royal giant. Who are you?" Scrooge asked, trembling. "I am the ghost of Christmas present," the giant roared. Scrooge held tightly to the spirit's robe, and off they flew over the streets of London. "Where are we going?" gasped Scrooge. "You shall see," replied the mighty giant. Finally, they stopped at Bob Cratchit's house and watched the joyous family give thanks for their Christmas dinner. "God bless us, every one," fragile Tiny Tim exclaimed. Scrooge stared at the tiny crutch leaning up against the wall. "Will Tiny Tim live another year?" Scrooge asked. "Not unless things change," the spirit answered. Scrooge was soon dropped back into his bed, and before knew it, a black shrouded spirit appeared before him. This was the ghost of Christmas yet to come. Scrooge was so frightened by this sight that he pulled the covers over his head, trying to hide from the spirit. But the spirit approached him and beckoned him to follow. First, they flew over Bob Cratchit's house, where the family was mourning Tiny Tim's death. Then the spirit brought Scrooge to his own grave to witness his own funeral. No one was there. No one even seemed to care that Scrooge had died. "No," cried Scrooge, "I don't want to die this way. I will change. I will honor Christmas in my heart, and I will keep the Christmas spirit throughout the year." When Scrooge awoke, it was Christmas Day, and he was a new man. He jumped out of bed and flung open the windows. "Merry Christmas!" he cheered. "Merry Christmas to everyone!" Scrooge reached into his coin purse and threw coins onto the streets for all the children. Scrooge sent a huge turkey to Bob Cratchit's house. He then went to visit his nephew and stayed for Christmas dinner, and was always a welcomed guest from that day on. Soon afterward, Scrooge gave Bob Cratchit a raise, and he helped to get Tiny Tim a special doctor. Before long, Ebenezer Scrooge became known as a good friend, a good master, and as good a man as the good old city ever knew. The end. So that was A Christmas Carol. I'm glad that I finally got to read that for you guys. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Sorry. And yeah. So I hope that everyone has a good Christmas this year and a Happy New Year's, and yeah, I hope that next year will treat you guys right. All right, love you guys so much. Thank you guys for the love and the support. I'm very grateful and thankful for you guys. All right, until I do another vlog, I'll see you later. Love you guys. Bye.